It is now 10 p.m. where I am, and Manchester United has played 2 matches this week: Champions League return and Premier League match. And I have a couple of thoughts I have written down as usual in my laptop right here. And our Champions League start could not have started worse. A terrible night for Manchester United, and other than Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, I can't really find a positive side to this 2-1 loss we've had. This isn't the Manchester United I wanted to see. We were totally dominated by BSC Young Boys from Switzerland in Bern. In the second half, we didn't have a shot, I don't think. BSC Young Boys had 19 shots to our 2 shots. It was really questionable. A silly red card by Aaron Wan-Bissaka in the 35th minute really changed the whole game. But rather than the players, I wanted to give a shine to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for his decisions in the game, his tactics after the red card, the formation he did. He went with 5 at the back, and the substitutions he made, where he substituted Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, when those 2 are basically the only 2 forward-thinking players we have after the red card. Taking off our only winger, Sancho, and Van de Beek, our only creative midfielder other than Bruno. There was a lot of questionable things he did in this game. And yeah, a last-minute mistake by Jesse Lingard, the substitute, sealed our fate with this 2-1 loss. The worst player at the game had to be Aaron Wan-Bissaka for his silly challenge. It was a misplaced touch. He touched it and the ball went too far. He tried to get it back. He stamped on a foot, and it was a red card. It was a harsh one, but it was the right choice. Well, not only the red card, to be honest, for his performance, he really slowed down the game from the right. We attacked a lot from the right. We were passing it around beautifully. We had most of the possession, but then when it comes to him on the right side, he was really indecisive whether to cross or whether to dribble through the line. Because most of the time he really slows down the game and passes it back. For the best player of the game, it had to be the Young Boys. We had no other choice. It was an amazing game by the left midfielder. It was Nicolas Ngamelu with his dribbling, his passing, he scored a goal as well from a cross from the right side. And I had to also give a shout out, or maybe not, or maybe he is the man of the match, Jordan Siebachu, or Jordan Pifok. The American scored the last shot of the game, sealed us after an unfortunate mistake in the last minutes by Jesse Lingard to give their point 3 sides, to give 3 points to their side. But anyway, Manchester United went to London for today's game against West Ham United, and it was a thrilling match. It had it all. It had VAR, it had penalty calls from either side, a penalty save, and of course, goals. The game was similar to last season, where we had most of the possession, we had dominated the game, but it was really tight until the last few moments of the game. We had a lot of chances, but the heroics of Lukas Fabianski, the goalkeeper, an underrated goalkeeper in the Premier League, he made save after save for West Ham United, and the goal came from Benrahma, the first goal from West Ham, and he was the danger to Manchester United all game before being substituted, I think, for Yarmolenko. And for, again, an undroppable Cristiano Ronaldo. After his form, 3 goals in 2 games, he scored another one, and the duo of Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo came to fruition again with an equalizer in the first half. And more the same in the second half. We had more possession, we had control of the game, and we couldn't break through until we made the substitution. Jesse Lingard came on, a hero's welcome, a homecoming after he came back to the stadium that bring him back to life. And he was the one that put the dagger in the hearts of the West Ham United faithfuls after he scored, after a beautiful pass through the line, through the defense by Nemanja Matic, another substitution to give us surely the winning goal. We were dominant the whole game. This was bound to come. It almost didn't, but it did. He didn't celebrate, which I respected. And yeah, it was the last 5 minutes, and we thought we would have won it, but the drama goes on. There was penalty calls, 3 or 4 penalty calls from each side, and Martin Atkinson did not make the decision, but the last one, after a cross by Yarmolenko, Luke Shaw hits his hand. The whole crowd went wild. The moment it hit his hand, I saw the crowd went standing up, all of them. And of course, after that, he had to check for VAR, but Martin Atkinson, the referee for today's match, after 3 or 4 calls, finally made the decision to call it for the penalty. And the script, it was written in the stars. Mark Noble, the one club man for West Ham United, came on in the last minute in his last season. He had to score. The captain, he scored 5 out of his last 5 penalties. But De Gea saved it. He saved the last shot of the game. He went to his left. He saved it. The ball went away, and that was the last shot of the game. It was a game of redemption. The drama didn't stop. Jesse Lingard, after a costly mistake in the last minute of the last game, came on and saved us in the last minute of this game. And also a redemption for David De Gea. He's been brilliant this season in all of his matches. And this is the first penalty he faced after that Europa League loss against Villarreal, where he had 11 chances and didn't save any of them, and he failed to score his penalty, and this was what he needed. He was banging on our badge, and we won the game. That's why the man of the match had to go to David De Gea. Jesse Lingard, Ronaldo, and Bruno Fernandes, and Rafael Varane all played well. A shout out for Lucas Fabianski and Said Benrahma for West Ham, but drama never stopped in the Premier League. I will see you next week.